So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And if this is your first time to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that anytime that I drop a video, you'll be the first person to know and also be able to learn. All right. Now, this is just like a continuation of my previous video. And today, and this one, I wanted just to shed some light here, because I've been receiving so many questions from people like, oh, now you earn in dollars, and so you're having a lot of money. And that's something I expect maybe people back home, they should ask a question like that. And if you tell someone maybe I'm earning $500 a month, then, or maybe $1,000 a month, wanafanya hiyo calculation bio, anaona $1,000 a month, that's close to 100 plus, maybe almost close to 120,000 Kenyan shilling. But this is the difference here, and I want everyone to understand this one. If you're earning in dollar, you're spending in dollar. You're earning in shilling, you're spending in shilling, regardless whether there is inflation or not. And if there is inflation, there's a global inflation, then it affects everywhere. You cannot say that now the Kenyan shilling is always going down, is almost to 140, and now those people earning in dollar, they have a higher advantage. No, there's still inflation in the US. And mark you, if you're using 10,000, maybe for your bill, if you're earning 25,000 a month, or let's say you're earning 30,000 Kenyan shilling a month, and you're spending 15,000 on your bills, so you feel like, hii pesa ni kidogo sana manze, uchumi imekuwa mbaya. But imagine in that 15,000 umelipa nyumba, umekula, umedress, na maybe umejisort na some petty things like maybe airtime and whatever and all that kind of sort. So 30,000, you can be able to balance yourself and save something like 5,000. Now, if I tell you I'm earning maybe like $1,000 in the US per month, and I'm paying a rent of $500, so you are spending in shilling, I am spending in dollar. So I pay a rent of like 500, which is bare minimum, which is very, very low. There are people who are paying even 1,500, and they are students. I know some of them are living in a cubicle, maybe not even a one bedroom, and they're paying more than 1,500. 1,500 in Kenyan shilling, that's around karibu 170,000 per month. So wawase wanasema, ulipata do manze. Saizi if a friend calls from back home, manze ni aji, ulienda juu manze, ukaringa, siku hizi hata uongeangi manze, si ututumie kakitu, it is not bad, you're my friends, and it's okay. But now remember, you're earning in dollar and you spend in dollar. You earn in Kenya shilling, you spend in Kenya shilling. So there is no any difference. So if I earn $200 a week and I spend $100 a week, there is no any difference. It's the same thing. If you're earning like 10,000 a week, Kenyan shillings, and you spend 5,000 a week, then it's the same. So guys, it becomes even more hard for us as international students. I know people might ask, why do I only complain about international students and whatever? No. And there are people who are, someone told me, like, I can see there are people coming there, they are doing great things. Yes, they are there. And people have their own time. I am not opposing that. But now here comes the challenge with the international students. And if you're out there and you're planning to come here, it is good I let you know, because once you land this country called United States of America, which is a dream of everyone, maybe living in a third world country, there are some things that are already preset by the government that you cannot go against. You come here as an international student, not a professional. So if you want to come as a professional, you get a visa for a work visa. If you come as an international student, you get a student visa, maybe a J visa or an F1 visa. Like for my case, is an F1 visa. That F1 visa only allows you to be a student. And if by any chance you'll have to work, you can only work on campus. And that's why in my previous video, I shared why I work in the career center and why I have this very beautiful sweater that you can see. So it is because that I don't have time that I can go and look for work outside. No, the US government does not allow international students to work outside campus. And that's the problem. When you work in campus, you're paid less than even bare minimum wage. Because ukiangalia like places like Amazon, like maybe what else can I use? McDonald's. Let me just mention those because they might sound familiar to most of you. So you find like the minimum wage is like $15 to $17 per hour. You $15 to $17 per hour. When you work as an international student on campus, like for example where I work, you paid, if you're paid maximum, it's 12 to 13. 12 to 13. And these even 12, like even myself, I don't even get 12. You see how hard it is? You're paid even below bare minimum. And that is something I think that maybe it's not fair, because you find that a lot of international students are working on this in these campuses, and they're doing work, a lot of work that this government institution could have used a lot of money to pay other people to work for them. So it's like they're trying to reduce the wage that they should be paying people. So I think it should be, there's no a fair play. There's not a fair ground for everyone. And don't forget, like as an international student, if you're planning to come here, you are the person who is paying a lot of money in terms of tuition. An in-state student, like the locals here, the US citizens here, for example, for GVSU, they pay around for let me see, they pay around maybe less even than 10,000 per year. I pay 14,000 per year. 14,000 per year in Kenyan shilling. That's like almost close to 1.5 million Kenyan shilling. And as long as you're paying that money, you are not allowed to work outside campus. This is not everywhere, because I know of countries that they allow students to work outside campus. So the point I'm trying to bring in here is, if you're planning to come here as an international student, it is very good to know this information. And for those of you who have friends who came here as international students, please know that these are kind of the things that they are going through. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you keep giving them a lot of pressure. Oh, send me this, send me that. And these students are really, really trying. Sometimes they go nuts because they don't have even those chances. But there's a beauty of it. Now, if you're in a STEM program like myself, and you fortunate get like an internship, or maybe you get a job, then you're on the safe side, because you'll be getting a lot of money here. You'll be like, for example, for my case in a data science, for a starting salary is about 60. Is it about 49 to 60? Let's say 50 to 60,000 per year. So, and that is your starting salary. So, but now before you get that job, it's not easy. I've told you that I'm working in a career center, and I know, I'm very sure that a lot of international students in the United States of America are having a lot of stress, especially for at this time where there is like a global crisis in terms of work. People are getting laid off. Um, you saw what happened on Twitter, um, Amazon as well, and other big companies. They are laying off people. So if a lot of people are being laid off, then you don't expect the job market to be very friendly. And if you're international students, and you know as an international student, you only legally here in the US if you're having a student status. So it's crazy sometimes. It's crazy sometimes. But we hope that everyone who is watching this is in here in the US find a way out, because no one would not want to work in the US. Yes. So when these opportunities come, and I don't know what kind of criteria they use, a lot of companies, they check, like for example, they check if you're an international student and you're applying for a job or maybe an internship for a certain company. Let's say maybe like Twitter, or maybe like Amazon, or maybe like what other companies? Yeah, let's use this for example. They ask you a very simple question, and that is during the screening part of it. Like, would you want to be sponsored later in the future? That means you're a student, yes. We give you an opportunity to work with us, maybe on internship basis or on work basis, permanent basis. When your visa comes to maybe your visa expires, would you want to be sponsored for a work visa? Immediately you say yes. Like 70% to 80% of the companies, they screen you out because they don't want to have this, or maybe they do not have the capability to absorb these international students. And I'm not saying that they are all the companies. There are other companies that they are very willing to support. They are very willing to have these conversations, and yeah, but the majority, they do not want that thing. So immediately you say yes, they screen you out, and that's the thing that has made so many international students not able to get these job opportunities here, and also not able to get internships. And it's very crazy sometimes. You spend a lot of money first, as I said. You dedicate your time here. You left your people. People have a lot of expectations about you because you came to a first world country, and they expect you come here, you study, you get a good job, you help your people, or maybe you help yourself. But now the playground is not equal for everyone. So guys, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this so that if you're out there and you're willing to come here, have this information. Me, I didn't know this kind of information. And we just hope that you find your way out, because I know there are people who are doing very well. There are students who have come here and they have landed very good opportunities. So do not fail to apply to come here and study, because you saw in this channel me saying it is very hard. No, it is not hard for everyone, and it depends on your playground. Maybe you might get something good. So I just wanted to share that with you so that you can be able to know that sometimes it's not easy to navigate here as an international student. But at the end of it all, you get your skills. And once you get your skills, if you're out there and you have a skill, and as I sign out, I would want you to know this. I've come to realize in the tech field, you learn so many things here and there. For example, as a data scientist, I'm supposed to know maybe a certain programming language like Python, or maybe like Java, like maybe I have a skill set, maybe something like a package like in PyTorch, maybe in IoT, nijue vitu za nini robotics, vitu kama hizo, or maybe as an analyst nijue how the concepts of machine learning, maybe pattern recognition, pattern maybe classifications, data visualization, data mining, vitu kama hizo. You end up gaining so many things. You become a jack of all trades, but now a master of none. You're a jack of all trades because you know these. You want to know this. By the end, by the time you get this one, you shift like, and that's how the syllabus is is choreographed. So I want to urge fellow students and fellow comrades and all those who want to come and study in different fields, please don't be a jack of all trades when it comes to, especially for tech. I'm talking about tech space. Identify a skill set that you're comfortable in. If it is data visualization, then focus with data visualization. Learn maybe a language that you'll be able like to, you can comfortably use, like Tableau, or maybe know about maybe SAS or maybe R programming. Be very confident with that one skill. If you're dealing with design, focus maybe on UI or maybe user interface, or yeah, such. If you want to know something, maybe a concept in maybe like machine learning, artificial intelligence, data mining, know just at least one skill that you are very outstanding. Because when you go to these career fairs and you go to these employers, they want to know what you know. They are not concerned about your majors or maybe your GPA. They want to know what are you bringing. Maybe, for example, they're looking for a specific skill and you don't have. But for example, if you are skilled in data visualization, then you can be able to filter out when searching for these jobs, and you feel that you're looking for this data visualization roles, and it becomes very easy for you to navigate. So guys, that was my sign out message for you. So please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you've liked it, please don't forget to share this this link. Just copy and share, and also turn on that notification bell. And again, don't forget to leave a comment if you enjoyed, or maybe the video was nice to you. If it didn't make nice to you, please also don't forget to say it so that we can be able to improve next time. And I love you all, and thank you for watching up to this moment. Inshallah, let's meet in the next video.